because okay, we should.
They don't have a lot of stuff.
I'm just picking Liquid.
Well, actually,
Yeah, same.
I feel like no matter what the draft is, honestly, Liquid is just that good right now. They're insanely good.
They play higher tempo, they do better rotations.
And now you have, I kind of do like Darkseer for once because you finally have the same melee.
All right, so Liquid. I'm actually gonna go Navi. I feel like they're a little too arrogant. They go for the Viper against the PA. Naughty stuff. Anyway, let's see if they are that dangerous over with Fogged and OD.
Thank you very much, Saxony. Game 2 now, Liquid versus Navi. I'm over to tell me what Fogged. The game begins. What are we thinking, Fogged? Navi with a slightly similar draft. There's that bench, there's that Viper. Let's switch it up elsewhere. And Liquid indeed picking a PA into a draft that does pretty good against the PA. But it is Liquid and it is Navi, and we saw game 1.
Yeah, I think that they're just, like I said it last game, Liquid always seems to have like that that contingency plan. They pick this super late game hero that can do,
there walks the smoke gets dispelled. They do get a 3-man set up from the Sven. They look straight towards the Earth Spirit. GH is gone. First blood for Dendi. Roger is pulling low. He's going to go down in response. Liquid do get the 1-for-1 trade. Crystallize has to get out of there. Mind Control giving the rundown with the Iron Shell. Sneko falling low. He'll pop. Kuro turning towards Crystallize. Hasn't got enough control to get him. Crystallize will be escaping. 2-for-1. Navi did get the first blood, but they lose 2 heroes for it. So overall, the gold swing is going to favor Liquid with the numbers. Only slight.
Only slight. Who got the last hits too? It was Matumba and Miracle, so the cores.
Oh boy.
Lovely. And they only killed GH, so the cores, kills across the board. And yeah, like I was saying, I think that's just Liquid's game plan. You know, they pick this early game draft with like the Darkseer, they have lots of heals with the Batten and Death Prophet, and then they have this late game potential with the PA always, in case it does get to that point. And PA versus Viper, sure, you can break the blur with the Nether Toxin, but just like the panel was mentioning, you can be pretty mobile as Phantom Assassin, and it's just all about that late game. You jump in, you can just kill the Viper in very little hits if the Viper's not super farmed. So let's see if Navi can actually take it this game, if they can punish enough in the laning phase to not allow Liquid to be the masters that they have been. And it's a Mind Control Darkseer. One of the classics. I'd say the best Darkseer as well. Like at the time being, the first one time was, but Mind Control has proved to be that absolute dominant beast on the hero in the latest fashion.
Mind Control. TI winner, best offlaner in the world.
Yep.
Pretty safe to say, and especially with Liquid's performances since TI, they still certainly stand in that position.
Yeah, it looks like this game they wanted to have like that that pressure that he can put with the multiple melee heroes that they have, and also as well having right lane. Roll off the mark. Don't think they're gonna get the kill anyway, but they also have the mech carrier to give them that extra sustain for the Death Prophet, since they don't really have that super saver, just the Abaddon, which it's a survive Abaddon, which suffers a bit as we've seen in the past. GH sitting mid, trading really clicks. Trying to get that level 2. With the stun, while Mind Control is going to get a full free farm lane bottom. So bench support, we haven't seen bench support in a long time. He's been playing as core lately.
GH. Sure that Roger's not going to make any sort of movements as he's down to the high ground, keeping eyes at him.
He wants to be sure to block Roger from trying to go for those bounty runes.
He's doing a good job of it.
Yep.
To get himself over, should go to get at least one of them. Neko is coming over at the same time. This bottom bounty, and in fact with the eyes, and in fact Roger has to move over this way. And GH with a cute little roll. Look at that!
Roger gets in front and boots.
Get it.
Now GH is in some trouble here. They've got a stun as well.
I think he may just be dead. Mind Control's going to come across and help out.
Oh, no. Mind Control might get a trade kill here, but yeah, he's trapped Roger. Okay.
Oh,
that was pretty sick. GH dies, but for the cause.
Yeah, Mind Control gets the soaring done off the back of that kill. Level 3. He's back.
And he's found some Neko.
Oh, he's back with vengeance. Neko goes for the TP out. Still level 1 on GH, of course, though. So no step will escape safely.
Playing Miracle. Roger ports in. Should be alright. He's going to take a good amount of damage from the right clicks.
And you can't quite get close enough in time. Miracle is low though, and the regen's not there. He's going to have to get a salve sent out to him. So a bit of time where Dendy's going to have full control of the lane. And Miracle trying to get a look in for the XP, but Dendy's doing his best to keep Miracle going down.
Dendy has a lane ward too, so he sees every time Miracle does step up.
Very nice for Dendy.
Yeah.
Arguably even better than maybe getting the kill, because this is a fair bit of time that Miracle's having to wait for that courier to come in.
Yeah, 17-6 on the Viper to the 10-4 death profit. Navi doing very well across the board in other lanes.
The lines on the general on this top lane. He is getting CS out of this lane. I think, as you said, just that position 5. Very limited in what can get done.
Bottom, they're putting pressure on Crystallized. He should be just fine. It's still only the level 2 on the Iron Shell, which isn't really the most amount of damage.
A little surprised that Crystallized in terms of the stun down with the Earth Spirit.
Yeah.
That it would have been a killer stun into Magic Missile. He was diving and GH was getting loads of tower hits. Less, a little scared, I guess, just being very scared of mind control's potential with the double Iron Shell.
Nighttime hits. Let's see what Roger can accomplish. Something else we didn't touch on either is, you know, the PA versus the Enchantress matchup in the laning phases can be quite nice for PA if you can close the gap with that extra attack speed, but you get bullied pretty hard right now with those creeps.
The shield, they've got to be careful how far they dive. And now onto Roger. Roger tries to fly away, but the boulder smash is there. Roger cannot escape from this one, and he'll go down. The kill granted to Matumba Man. A failed attempt from Navi, turned around by the TP reaction of GH.
Miracle. Very low mid. Does have bottle charges though.
And this mid lane,
Dendy's doing
very nice. I mean, he's loving playing the Viper against Miracle. He had a decent lane in game 1, and arguably this matchup is even better here in game 2. Having better time against Miracle than he did against Matumba Man.
Spotting up Roger. Got the flight. GH rolls off the mark as well. Roger should be just fine here. But yeah, with the lane ward for Dendy, makes the mid matchup much easier, and he had a little bit of help too from Roger in that mid lane to start off. But Miracle is absolutely suffering here. Are they gonna try for Roger again here? No, you may have seen him place that ward there though. GH now starting to trade some right clicks. And the shrine is up. They're gonna go use that one. Community shrine. How's mind control doing? Still level 4, not quite level 5 hit yet. That's where the damage on the Iron Shell really starts to add up.
Roger, again, around these sort of bounty runes, back up in 30 seconds, and Roger. Block up and then GH so quick there with the smash and the rollout, making sure that Roger can't get the void slip. Very quick reactions there from GH.
All 3 lanes being won by Navi though. Quite handedly.
Yeah, this is a very impressive beginning of this time. As I said, in game 1, their lanes didn't go too terribly. Other than, of course, the fact that the aggressive tri-lane didn't do much, but the mid lane and bottom lane were alright. But this time, yeah, definitely even better.
Yeah, they drafted for the early game. That's actually what it just seems that Navi likes to do across the board, no matter what they're playing. GH hasted now, sitting near the mid lane. They've got the Ion Shells coming in. They're bringing mind control too. They need this extra damage so to bring down Dendy. He's very tanky with those 9-1 charges and Fairy Fire. Don't know if they can go for the dot.
That ward out, Navi. No, what's up?
Yeah, their sentry actually is in range. Actually, looks like it's not.
I don't think it is.
That one's very close
think that's
on the
just
board.
out.
When you click on the obs ward, it actually, the circle shows like it's outside, but I think it is in range of that obs.
I know, it's hard to do. I think it's the low down high ground as well.
Bottom lane, nice kill. Getting gone on.
Enough damage with the void slow. Oh yeah, they do. Heroic TP's in, but can't get the spell off in time. Lane, Mastoon jumps onto General. General did get the heal off though. And with that, yeah, Matumba Man knows he can't really chase it down. Has to respect the heal and the untouchable of the charges. This is very strong stuff for Navi. There's only 7 minutes, no doubt about that at all against Liquid. Some of these lanes, the difference in CS is incredible. 47-13 on their Sven, 28-5 on Matumba Man. The mid lane, as we've been saying, is not looking hot at all for Miracle. This is the dream for Navi's lanes.
Great start. They've got to keep it up. They don't have any stacks up yet, so they're not working on like those plans to accelerate the spend. They're just really paying attention, just having those lanes go as best as possible versus this Liquid lineup that isn't that strong in the lanes with Abaddon and Earth Spirit as the 2 supports. Not really the 2. Earth Spirit's a great roamer, but Abaddon, that hero just kind of sits back and TPs to try to save people. You can't really get any game attention. Mind control, spotting out the 2 supports.
One at him, turn towards him, he's GH trying to make the reaction. Goes for Seneko. Roger will be able to steal the bounty rune, but there's 3 members of Liquid chasing him down. Trying to get away from this one. He looks like it will. Crystallizes there with the war cry. The threat of the Svenstone. Liquid can't chase down anymore. Back to the mid lane. Dendi looking for the chase down, and Miracle has the siphon. It's actually going to be enough to keep him alive. He's falling down low. Goes up to the high ground. And will be able to just create the right amount of distance between himself and Dendi to keep himself alive. But as we've seen, it's getting a bit spooky for Miracle in this mid lane with the strength that this Viper has.
Viper has a almost full 2-level advantage over Miracle. It's level 7 to the almost 6 now on Death Prophet. But the Sword is in range. You know, confirmed. It looked like it was. It just for a moment.
Yeah, it was weird.
Like he does get the D-ward there. Viper, very slow hero. So yeah, Death Prophet just a bit faster than be able to run away. Now Matu trying to bring him down bottom with that level 3 Ion Shell. I mean, he's not farming great top, so he just needs to get involved somehow. General's going to be able to pressure that tower top of the Enchantress, and they're looking to get a kill on this one while the Sven farms in the jungle.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ready to jump in. Bottom lanes. So just Roger hiding. He knows that they're on the hunt for him. GH is sweeping behind. They are searching pretty deep. But Roger's keeping himself very nicely hidden. Goes for the TP out. I tell you what, he's going to make it out just in time. The pings came through. I believe they saw with the Iron Shell reacting to his position. But not quite quick enough for the stun. Nice heads up TP out from Roger.
Exorcism's online. They want to at least try to get a tower, it seems, with this. Yep, it's popped.
Radiant's bottom
one
tower
bottom.
is under
They need to
attack.
get something on the board here. They're not getting kills. They're losing all 3 lanes. Need to get some tower to catch themselves back up versus this very early game lineup that Navi has drafted. Crystallize with the Master Madness, just full jungling now. Able to get maximum efficiency from that while Dendi pressures the mid lane and General takes top tower.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Full drum and treads now on this Enchantress. It's definitely problematic for Liquid.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Nearly level 6. More of that night time to play around with, make these moves, especially before Kuro hits the level 6. This pattern, as we've been saying, very hard to have an impact early on with the way that these lanes have gone, the matchups that Navi had against Liquid's heroes.
They're really lacking damage on Liquid. They really only have the Exorcism. The PA at this point doesn't do like a great amount of deeps.
Dire's top
Darkseer,
tower
we're
is under
seeing why the
attack.
hero's not really that strongest. He's level 6 now, finally at the 10-30 minute mark.
That's what they can do with this smoke. Matu leading the way.
They need the maximum amount of ion shells on everybody. Mind control is super low. They can't
Dire's
really join
top
the fray.
tower is under
Looking to go
attack.
for the no, but he's
Oh, Roger, he's backing up to the tower. Matu jumping in, but he's pretty beefy. The Iron Shell is bringing him down low, but they're just going to look to turn. But Timberman falling low. He's got to be careful. He has the Aphotic Shield from Brookie, but Denny with the wraparound looks towards GA, takes him down. They will lose, but Timberman as Crystallized turns up. Navi not only getting 2, I think they're going to get 3 out of this one. Aphotic Shield not enough to save Kuro. And Navi, they're absolutely crushing this early game. This is some crazy stuff, and Liquid's lineup with that final pick for Timberman PA. You see him moving around the map. He didn't even have the tread, was just sort of the Aquila Blightstone. It's not enough to cut into this lineup of Navi that is just this incredible force at this stage of the game.
They've got extremely durable heroes on the side of Navi. Like Enchantress, Sven, and Viper, all 3 of these very tanky, but then just looking at the supports too, Night Stalker and Vengeful Spirit are pretty tanky beasts too on top.
This PA literally does nothing against the Wolf with the lack of items that the Timberman has. So
And
those movements are always going to be so risky, and they're very, very high risk, low reward, it feels as well, and trying to move your PA around the map at this stage when already there's a 2k difference between the Timberman and Crystallized.
Yeah, Ion Shell just seems to tickle, and Kuroki can't really get involved. Like, he's in a bad end. He's not a team fight at all. He's meant to be Kuroki playing.
Look towards Miracle, but I'm wanting to chase.
He's the damage. He's the only real damage that they have with the Exorcism. And he's able to actually get it up, and he disables.
Chasing down then. Navi moving over. Liquid have to be careful how long they chase this with Seneko there. They could have got to be very wary of this one. That's one Kuro back. He does have the 6 now. Borrowed time comes through, but they'll almost certainly chase and control him with the magic missile. Also on the skylines, General picks off mind control.
Got a DD.
Oh my goodness, Navi are absolutely doing it here so far in game 2. GH tries to roll away, but General blocks him up. He tries to TP out. He's not gonna make it. General gets the double kill.
It's a disaster. 4 wards on Kuroki. continuing to get them placed down
Dire's
for them
bottom tower
do
is
anything.
under
They're
attack.
just completely getting destroyed by the early game lineup. They have no response.
The Abaddon was a mistake. It just, what does it do?
He's just a healer. The Darkseer doesn't do too much either. Just throws ion shells on people and they don't really do much damage. Everybody's just so durable and
Radiant's
tanky.
top
Sven
tower
has,
is under
well,
attack.
this is with God Strength pop,
Oh,
but
look at
2,000
Dire's
HP.
bottom
Roger's
tower
deep.
is
He's
under
ready to kick
attack.
things off if
Dire's
Navi want to
bottom
start
tower
diving the
is
towers. And
under
Roger's ready to set up. Goes in with a wraparound and just scares Liquid away. Just get away from this tier 2. We're taking it. And you can do absolutely F4. They've got a blade mail on Dendi now as well. It's very unlikely that Liquid are going to be able to kill this fighter at this stage. Again, they need to somehow get some farm on the Trimmerman. But it's so hard with the pace that Navi are playing.
The only way that Liquid can take fights is with 4 heroes and just with the Death Prophet ultimate. The only damage is exorcism, honestly. And there's a Sven, like this Sven pick was actually so beautiful by Navi.
It was a very nice way to take it.
The War Cry is so good versus both PA and versus Death Prophet, reducing that damage so heavily. In general, spots 2 heroes,
And
doesn't care.
they just got to run away from him. There's nothing that the man and Kura can do about Enchantress at this stage. I mean, but he needs to find that Desto, but this Desto, it's not going to be a quick one.
And it's very slow, and they just need they need every ulti. They need like the perfect fight for Liquid to try to come back with Magnetize, with Exorcism. But Navi's getting very tanky. I don't really know if that's going to be even enough once they get all these like big items coming out. Echo Saber finished on top of Mask of Madness now for the Sven. 2,000 life, going for Blink next. As you mentioned, Dendi has Blade Mail already.
I mean, it's getting to the point where Liquid may even have to take a page out of Navi's book and sneak a Roshan with the Exorcism. You know, just get something done. But even that's hard to do. Because Navi, they're sitting in the pit, they're eyeing it up themselves.
Yeah, they're going for it. They have the max on top of
Yeah, and they've got it under the Arcane Rune as well, so great usage of that by Crystalline. And the thing is as well, I don't think they even care if Liquid know that this is going on, because they know that there's no way that Liquid at this stage of the game can really tackle a 5-on-5.
GH trying to go for steal, but Roger's already there. Notices him. Silent out. Silence out. Gets to the table as well.
Radiant's bottom
Neko with the
tower
follow-up.
is under
Great spot. GH holds the bat with stun, does go for the rollout, so it looks like he will live. But indeed, unable to put a stop to that Roshan. Aegis into the hands of Dendi. 6k Goldie, 15 minutes in. This is, as I said, just looking at how game 1 was and now looking at what we're seeing in game 2, this just feels like a whole different Navi. It's like we saw 2016 Navi last game, now we're seeing 2017 Navi.
Yeah. Liquid with what I would call, I guess you could say, like an experimental draft pattern. It's really hurting them. Yeah, the only way that they can do this is fighting around Exorcism, and now they're fighting into an Aegis on the Viper. That is absolutely free farming. And he's just gonna be faster. He farms way faster than a PA at all levels of the game. Matsu's still struggling to try to get that Desolator finished. Only 1 mithril. He's got 1 mithril hammer soon, but a full 1,600 gold away from the secondary one. So probably wait for the next Aegis to disappear. And then Liquid, once they get level 12, the level 2 Exorcism, that might be their only window to go for the fight.
Definitely. They've just got to have no intention of fighting that. So, this is in the hands of Dendi.
They're starting to fall too far behind.
They really are. I mean, there's no way for them to keep up with the farm of this thing.
No.
That's the power of this pickage we've been talking about.
And they can't get pickoffs at all either. They need to bring so many different
Radiant's
heroes
top
that kill people
tower
because
is
everyone's so
under
tanky,
attack.
they don't have good damage.
I mean, your best bet is maybe we find Revenge out on our own, but as it has been, you know, there's no reason for Seneko to wander out on his own. He's always going to be with the team. He's arguably the easiest hero to take off if he's on his own.
Yeah, but
That's never happening.
yeah, they're just grouping around the Viper, especially with an Aegis. There's no point for them to split up. Now Sven's joining as well. And this should be tier 2 quite easily
Dire's
for Navi
bottom
here.
tower is under
Relatively
attack.
contested by any means.
Radiant structures
Splitting up the
are
map kind of
falling.
far what they can. Mech finished at least on mind control. He's got level 10.
Dire's
Any
bottom
other big
tower
items
has
coming out.
fallen.
Yours was finished on Miracle a bit ago, but at level 12, he still has damage. Very dangerous position here. Spots out Crystallized. It's out of there.
Dire's bottom
So
tower
full
is under
defensive
attack.
wards. You see Liquid's, the wards Liquid has on the map, that's a telltale sign of how they're feeling about the game. Like, we actually just can't do anything. We just need to farm, hope Navi makes some slip-ups and come back through that. At the moment, it's really looking grim.
Crystallized. How's doing on the beacon? He'll be next.
flank Echo Saber Mask.
Still away, but
TV.
already got 4-3 actually into the fight, as we've seen.
Almost doubling up Matu, getting closer and closer.
So still struggling towards those arcane boots. So yeah, he said 800 at this point already there, but it's going to be a big question of how much of a
Dire's
difference
middle
that
tower
actually makes.
is under attack.
Liquid isn't hemorrhaging kills though. Sure, they're getting absolutely smashed in the game just overall across the map, but they're not like dying and chain feeding by any means. They're just like they're trying their best to try to recover.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I don't believe that Navi does have it.
Radiant's top
Top
tower
tower.
is falling.
Seneko now setting up for him though, and
Yeah,
TPs are
look
coming in.
at this chase down. The kills from Miracle will buy him some time. He does have a TP scroll, but he's got to find somewhere safe to use it. Neko trying to close the gap there. Can't quite find the vision.
They have to keep doing this for a very long time on Liquid. Push the two side lanes, force reaction so they don't get their base threatened, and hope for the best that they can steal the fight at some point. So, Desolator almost complete on PA, but still, it's not some kind of like battle where he can keep up with the farm event. He needs to get farm through kills once he does get that reaction from the Death Prophet. And now Guarding Greaves at least finished for Darkseer, so he can remove that silence from the Night Stalker, which will be quite nice, and that armor boost that he'll be able to give to his teammates.
Dire's top
If they ever want to
tower is
fight,
under attack.
but it doesn't seem like they still want to fight for a bit.
A Miracle, again, picking up the Kaya. It seems every game that we've seen Miracle play, he really likes to prioritize that item.
That adds a lot of damage. It really does. So they're all grouped up now. 4 people bottom for Liquid. Aegis should be getting reclaimed any moment now.
Just playing the farm game, as you say, this is sort of downtime is best of a bad situation for Liquid, really.
Yeah,
But now
Navi smoked up. They're looking for the fight.
the pain is going to come. Kind of jump in general fine. It's dispelled, goes V2, goes forward, straight away on the back lines, Crystallized coming with the stun onto 2. Liquid's finishing back off with the borrowed time on Kuro. They get the exorcism and silence down, but Neko's there with the sword to buy space for Crystallized to get back. But that means grounded. In fact, yeah, they managed to bring down the spend. Roger and Dandy turning up to the fight, looking towards much of a man, but the Apodic shield will save him. Miracle gets the double kill. They have taken down 2, and Liquid, they do lose GH. We'll see if they lose any more. They are finding Miracle on the sidelines here, and they will finish off the Death Prophet as well. But this, I gotta admit, that is a little spooky for Miracle. Now, they are ahead by quite some bit. But the trade is 2 for 2. They're losing Crystallized. This
middle
Ben,
tower is under
who's
attack.
massively ahead in net worth, but he still dies in what's an
Dire's
even
top
trade. And
tower
if
is under
anything,
attack.
with the way the Liquid were behind, it is a favorable trade for Liquid.
I didn't get to see if he got the war cry off in that fight. I think he actually popped the Massive Madness, so he had the minus armor being affected, and then he got silenced, so he took maximum damage.
think you're right.
from
I think,
the
yeah, I think-
exorcism there.
I think you're absolutely right.
And this was
Yeah.
Liquid with like the perfect situation. They had all 5 heroes already there. Viper had to TP into the fight, and everyone else from Navi kind of trickled in. And even then, it's a 2 for 2, and that's
Yeah.
with the Death Prophet with the haste rune on top too. So that's like everything going perfect for Liquid, and it still doesn't look too great. So they still have some time before they can take these head-on engagements versus Navi.
Sure. But it definitely could have been a lot worse for them.
Yes, definitely. And this shows
Considering the way the rest of the game has been going.
shows signs of life. You know, it's not like they just fed 5 for 2 or something. It was 2 for 2, which is a definite advantage for them, especially in the experience department. Even though it still shows Navi's still definitely way ahead in both experience and ugly.
Maintaining their lead. Double damage! On the back of that play. Double damage is on Crystallized. There's strength back up. But I mean, Navi as well, with this stage of the game, they are just choosing to farm, which as you said is okay because they have a spend and he's going to farm a lot quicker than Liquid's heroes. But do you feel that you would like to see Navi be a bit more proactive with their lineup and for the fights themselves over Liquid's half of the map? Or is there really no need to do so with the lineup they have?
I think that they're kind of trying. I think Liquid, just, you know, with the Ion Shell being put on waves and pushing out the lanes, you see Miracle instantly go to other waves and just start spamming it out. Same thing with Matu. I think Liquid's doing a good job of just holding that off so that Navi can't group up and go for high ground. High ground's also pretty scary always. Death Prophet. One bad situation happens and you're like, oh my god, we're versus a Death Prophet PA that just got several kills. So They're being a bit patient, but I think they have to wait for that BKB for this man,
Dire's
wait for the
top
Aegis
tower
cheese.
is under
That's the big
attack.
advantage.
He's pretty much got Solar Crest complete. Be very nice to and in the front.
Dire's top tower.
Maybe
has
now they
fallen.
can start threaten high ground, force reactions back, and then try to look for something. But no, they actually port back. All the lanes are being shoved in by Liquid again. GH has Blink Dagger now in the Spirit for the greater setup in situations here. Matu goes for early plate mail on the PA.
Okay.
Expecting that he's gonna go for that
Radiant's
HP
middle
basher
tower
build.
is under attack.
I feel like I always see Matu just go Desto AC on all this like these physical cores now. Kind of needs to do this as well.
Yeah, the casual play man, value item. And Navi smoking up. GH is in a good position to dispel this if they do head towards the east. They're going to be like straight past the Roche pit and towards the top lane as it seems.
The haste rune and Roche is spawning. Well, we'll find out. I hope Roche will spawn out.
Quick blink away. Half an hour, Navi continues to move. They've got a few seconds left under this smoke. Can they find a jump? Liquid are on the high ground. Denny haste straight up into the midst of middle. Gets held back by a boulder smash, but Liquid not choosing to turn upon him, of course.
No way.
They know that there's going to be more behind him. They're out of there.
They can't take fights unless it's all 5 of them with a like instant number advantage. Miracle bottom, trying to split push away. Yeah, he'll be able to get out of this too. And continuing just to split the map up as best as possible.
Yep.
They now have Blink Dagger finished onto Mind Control, and he just keeps Ion Chong pushing out waves. Maybe now this is where they look to try to go for a fight here. Still is very tough for them. But with Soul Booster now finished on Death Prophet 2, they are a bit stronger. And with that Blink Dagger on Mind Control, maybe that's what they're looking for. They're looking for this kind of surprise play. They have good vision of Navi right now, and it is daytime for another 3 minutes.
And they have that beautiful dream combo between the Earth Spirit and the Dark if they can land it. But that's what they can. The 8 can jump to the boulder smash straight away, but here comes Bruce Plus Crystallize, poke the BKB. Yes, the still to free. Here is the forward time. The rest of them trying to get out of there. Stealth yields from Miracle, trying to buy some time for himself, but he gets ripped to pieces by the God Strength Fan. Miracle down for 50. Crystallize jumps forward. The Echo Saber slow, holding GH in place. Allows Navi to claim a second.
They've run into literally the worst possible hero that they can try to go for there. A Solar Crest Night Stalker.
Yep.
Who is level 14.
You're not taking him down quickly, and
Even then, that Liquid felt like that's their like power peak there with that Blink being picked up on Mind Control, but now they've expended everything but the Exorcism, and they're in a world of trouble as Navi now goes high ground with that Dark.
Dire's middle tower
doing with
is
his
under
life?
attack.
He's still not close to
Dire's
that.
Still not close to it.
fortified.
They've got the Wombo back up. Spirit in 5 seconds.
Yeah, they don't have the wall up, but they still do have Exorcism in the combo, as you mentioned.
I mean, Navi know that Roshan's up, so they can smoke back, play it easy. They can take Rosh. As Navi continue to maintain a beautiful lead here against Liquid in this game too. 26 minutes and 13 to 6. Navi head into the pit. Do they want to go for it? Doesn't look like they do. Maybe they're going to feel more content with finding a pick-up, or at least getting some clearer info on the whereabouts of Liquid before they decide to commit for the rush.
I think wait for nighttime.
Yeah.
They have a minute until it happens. It's not like anything huge will happen. Liquid actually still thinks that they're doing it. They've run in. Maybe Liquid's desperate. They might
Oh, do they get away with this one? Liquid's in there with the Ghost. They're bringing it down fast. Navi are definitely going to want to contest this one. Dendy's starting to open up to Miracle. Crystallize jumps in. Gets started. The God Strength Fan. Goes towards Russia. Mind Control. Steals the Aegis, but the damage from Crystallize is too much. Liquid have lost 2. Mind Control drops down the wall, but Miracle, he's surrounded. The impetus and Spineko bringing him down low. He's got the slide from buying some time for him, but Crystallize has already picked up the triple. Dendy takes the kill onto Miracle.
This is looking over.
Oh, Mind Control. He does manage to steal the Aegis and get out.
He's so quick on his fingers.
He was.
Always.
We've always seen him do that.
Yesterday we saw him grab all 3, the Shard, the Aegis, and the Cheese. This time around he gets the Aegis, but now Exorcism's down for 90. This should be a simple rack here for Navi. There's no push available either.
But
Dire's
still
middle tower
holding
is
on.
under attack.
This getting wildly out of control.
Dire's middle
Navi
has fallen. Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
doing it.
Dire's middle barracks
Looks good.
fallen.
There's still no Exorcism either.
Dire's
I'd be
middle
surprised if
barracks
they have this.
has fallen.
They're actually they're backing up and gonna go for shrines, even though exorcism is down. I guess because God's not
Dire's
available.
bottom shrine is under attack.
16k gold lead, 16k experience lead.
Look, yeah, look at that. Was that
Dire's bottom
no, the
shrine
XP
has
graph was
fallen.
like a direction, a great line. Here we have it again, this Roshan. I mean, Liquid, as you say, a bit of a desperation play. They nearly get away with it, and they do at least manage to deny the Aegis from the hands of Navi, getting enough for Mind Control. Watch Mind Control, he actually gets out of this as well somehow. He falls very low, but that, sort of an uphill miss there that saved him at the end of it all. Gets him out of it. But yeah, Crystallize at this stage is just so massive.
Radiant's
they
middle
can't stand
tower
anywhere
is
near
under
this
attack.
Tear them a new one.
Radiant
Crystallis,
structures are
and well on the way to the
fortified.
Bloodthorn. Level 19 on Crystallize. Easy peasy game.
Easy game for Navi. Not quite.
Radiant's middle
Exorcism
tower has
is
fallen.
15 seconds until it's up, and Navi already forcing down bottom. Full Aghanim Scepter being picked up here on Dendi on the Viper. He's not level 20 this year. We'll see if he does. I'm imagining he'll probably choose the Viper Strike. He does Ag this game.
Yeah, definitely with the Axe.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower
that's
is under attack.
Yeah. Not that it
It
already
already
is,
is,
as this PA, this poor old PA.
Everything just going the way of Navi this game.
I mean, look at this easy tower. She's just sitting on the low ground. The ults are up for Liquid. Nighttime is out. It's a hard time for them to find that jump they need. Mike's going to try. Gets two in the wall. Boulder Smash comes out only onto one of them. But Crystallize jumps. He gets the two-man stun and cuts GH and Miracle down. They turn towards Mind Control. He's popped the Aegis into the ground. But Superman swallows the trees, trying to desperately fight back against the wall try, though it's too hard. Crystallize isn't taking any damage at all. He's still full health. GG is pulled. And dare I say, Navi beating down Liquid. Maybe even at least as hard as Liquid beat down Navi in game one.
Radiant